day one, we got the train from the airport. Following dropping off our bags, we went to Dirty Coco, which is a cafe. Following that, we then went to the mall, and that's where we finished our day.
Hey guys, we're at the ABBA Museum.
We started day two bright and early at the ABBA Museum. We Ubered here from our hotel, which we found was the easiest option, but there is trams from what I remember. So within the museum, they've got a lot of interactive exhibitions, different costumes, and there's also an opportunity to get on karaoke, which you'll see later in the video. Really interactive museum, really great for history, loads to do with Eurovision and the Swedish music scene as a whole. So that was great.
Watch the sea, look at the dancing queen.
Following the ABBA Museum, we went to the back of the museum where there is a harbour. You can get small cruise ships, there's a Ferris wheel, there's a few cafes and a load of other museums in the area to explore. About a 5-minute walk from here, we discovered a museum which housed a historic warship. So this ship was commissioned by the King of Sweden and completed in 1628. It wasn't stable, but it was still ordered to sea, and within a few minutes it encountered strong winds and sunk, essentially. This was then not discovered until 1961 in an old shipyard where recovery and restoration began. So as you can see in the video, it has got the old cannon holes. The actual bronze cannons they disappeared in the 17th century, but they have done their best to restore the ship to its former glory, which you can see in this museum. It's definitely worth a visit, it's great. After this, we had a walk around the gardens to explore the local area and then settled in a pub where we had a drink. We went on a historic ghost tour that evening, which was great. We booked that through Get Your Guide before settling into our hotel for the night. On our final day, we decided to explore the palace and we actually caught the changing of the guard, which I'll show footage of here. We then paid to explore the inside of the palace. This is the Royal Palace of Sweden, where the King of Sweden lives, and construction was completed in 1760. So the palace contains a lot of artefacts and history from Sweden, as well as a chapel where people get married who were monarchs or within the royal family as well. So we were able to explore that. We then made our way to Arlandastad Square. This square is famous as this is where the term the bloodbath comes from, following the 1520 bloodbath massacre that happened here, where 85 aristocrats were killed. To finish off our trip, we then went for fika, which is traditional cake and coffee.
And Sweden, that's a wrap!